Hey guys, welcome in. A good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to UHC Generations. I have no idea where this nether portal goes, because I literally just set it up. I have not been through it, but we're gonna give it a go. I have a last couple of resources that I need to pick up. I just realized that I'm low-key missing 2 of my beacons, 2 of the 6 that I own. I don't know where I put them. There's only so many. Oh, I think I know, but we're not gonna check there. Anyway, I have like a lot of resources. I also have a schematic that is like active. You can see like a sneaky first block here. Hopefully, can we? Yes, there's stone block. We're gonna need to get some torches and stuff though. So last couple of item pickups, and then we're gonna get building. It turned out so much bigger than I planned, as like it always does. Let me see. Cords. We gotta go that way. Probably not that far away from Founders Town. Yeah, there's my that's easily accessible. I like that. Wow, Hops, Isabel, welcome to the stream. I think everybody else is gonna be slowly trickling in because I low-key forgot to make my stream available. Like it's been unlisted for the past 2 hours, which is not very helpful. So, but people will find it from notifications, I suppose. Let's go in here. I hope I have torches, because otherwise I don't. And no coal. The thing is, I have so many torches. You know what? I'm just gonna go to my office and I'll send you guys to break screen, and I'll just quickly go inside and grab them, because I don't want to show you the inner workings of Zarathustra's Keep. That's something for a future generation to explore. While we're here, let me actually drop by the super smelter, because we have a little bit of sand remaining. Also, I want to make sure that nothing is clogged up, because we haven't been here for all of yesterday. Not Rick, welcome in. The stream streak 1. Dude, guys, Not Rick hit the reset yesterday. No way! Whoa, that's incredible. Is that real? Oh, that's from the chunk loader being active. I think that overloads the whole thing. For a second, I was like, have I maxed out my fuel capacity? That's crazy. How much kelp is that? Oh my god. Let me just put it in here. Bonus kelp. Okay, that's doing so well. Love to see it. So, we gotta double check all these boxes. I don't want to put anything on there that is not the right type. Medkit is also full of sand. That's gonna go there. Guys, I pushed so hard on my design workflow to like be able to get building today, but we're like ready, and that's kind of a big deal. I'm really happy that we are. Okay, so that goes there, and then I think there was one that still had sand in it. Oh, that needs to be sorted at some point. We'll leave it for right now. There, potions is also full of sand. Right. We'll let that smelt up. This low-key looks alright. Do I have like a chest here? Let me do this. I don't have any overflow. I don't think we're at risk of any overflow anymore, but just to be sure, we'll put all that stuff, not that one, in these ones, and then we'll pick it up there later. $352 streams the Not Rick streak lasted. Honestly sad that you got to see it end, but that's the thing, nothing can last forever. Tater Tot, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're doing good. Mr. Robot, welcome in. Oh guys, it feels so good to finally have like a abundance of glass just sitting there. Because it has been a bottleneck resource for a while. Okay, this is all good. And we're gonna take this. Moment of silence for not Rick Streak. There we go. Okay, quick run, quick trip to Zarathustra's Keep. Infinity, welcome in. It's Minto, welcome in as well. Hope you guys are all doing good. And thank you for the follow, Minto. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, I need some torches for the project. Should probably fix my wings on the way back too. Give me like, I don't know. I need like a minute of running through the keep to get all the stuff I need. While I do that, I'm gonna send you guys to the break screen real quick because, as I said, I don't want to spoil anything here. So I'll pick up the beacon and then I'll be right. Okay, that will do. I don't have a boat here. Please, do I have any wood? You know what? I think we'll just... Oh, this is gonna take a minute. I played this all wrong. I may or may not have deleted the account. I was a moderator. Oh, dude, that's crazy work. Guys, we're slowly making my way through this hallway. I should have gotten a boat. I just thought there was a boat in there. Isabel, this is painful. It might still be faster in the overworld. I don't know. Oh, yes, like ender pearls. That's the move. AJ, good call. Where did that boat go? Did it? Oh my god, I didn't know it could do that. We're gonna let it despawn. It doesn't really matter. Hyperspeed achieved? Yup. I think my portal was over there. Yeah, it must have been this one. Philly Bowhunter, welcome in. Good morning, Looney, mods, and chat. That's a way. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, we're gonna put a bed here, sleep the night away real quick. Haven't watched you in a minute. Are you be playing the hardcore world? Ayushman? No, we're playing UHC Generations, which is also a hardcore world, but not exclusively mine. Every time a generation dies in this one, it passes on to the next one. I've had it for a couple months now, and we're sort of like grinding my way towards the exit because I want to pass it on to the next person. I have a lot left to do though. Block of coal is what I just picked up, so we can get more torches now if we want. So guys, I have like all the stone I have here. I've never raided my storage quite like I did today. We're gonna start by setting up beacons. Now, oh, I think I have to run to Founders Town as well. Industry Park, actually. Yeah, let me do that real quick. I need more iron blocks. I don't have enough with me. I love where that portal generated. Like, it's such a convenient place. Dax Palm is welcome in. And Momsy, welcome in. Guys, OG Momsy appearance. Just here for a couple minutes, just saying hi to all of you. That is awesome. Jetfire, welcome in as well. Kanen Simo IP, it's just a world that I play. Like, it's in single player. Whenever I die, though, I do give it, like, I forward it to the next person. Guys, what is my Twitch stream title? That probably is not grinding resources. No, that's not accurate. Building a big future quest. Let's do that. Done, AJ. Thank you. Okay, iron blocks is what I said. I need a bunch because we need beacons plural. Okay, portal is down in Nether, so we gotta go here one more time. Elytra's a bit low, but we're not gonna use it. So Gasp, welcome in. Or Gasp G, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. It's not the best place for a portal, but whatever. Okay, step 1, beacons. I think I have my other beacons right here. To do that, let me actually raise this up a little bit so we can see where we need to go. So this is the size of the project area. What is the most effective way to beacon that? I think probably on the sides, and then we just hope that it has cover into the middle. We're gonna have to see if it has cover, because, like, I think I'll have to leave my beacons here in the end. What are we building? So, guys, we're in the world of UHC Generations. You probably all know, but I'm just gonna say it if somebody is not fully in the loop because they missed a couple streams. UHC Generations is a world that you play for a while until you die. It's an ultra hardcore, and if you do die, you give it to the next player. Now, I get to choose who the next player is. I already know. You guys don't know. I'm not gonna tell you either. They're gonna just upload their first video when it's time for them to take the torch. Right now, I'm working on quests for future generations. Not necessarily that one generation, just any player that comes and gets the world after me. And this one is a wing trial. Now, the wing trials, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The wing trials are a thing where future players will be able to get their Elytras. I was the first player to get it to the end, so I have mine. But the closest end gateways have all been removed, so it might be tricky to get a new one. Because of that, I put 5 quests into the world. And those quests all lead to one Elytra. All of those Elytras have curse enchantments. So either they have Curse of Binding or Curse of Vanishing, or both. Curse of Vanishing would mean that a generation has it, but if they die with the Elytra on it, it's lost for future generations after. Curse of Binding means that a player will not be able to have armor for the rest of their time in the world, making the game significantly harder because, like, you can fly around everywhere, but also it's super easy to accidentally take a heap of damage because you don't have a chest plate. That was not perfectly placed, but doesn't really matter. This one is the Trial of the Lost, and the Trial of the Lost is a maze type trial, so this is going to be a big structure that has a labyrinth inside of it for future generations to solve. And it turned out really big. I thought I had just about infinite stone, so I was like, size does not matter, I can go as big as I want. When I made the schematic this morning, it's still in a rough version, like it's not the final product, there's a lot of detailing on the inside that still needs to happen. But the rough version of the structure, which is all the maze pathways, which I have tested and made sure that everything works as I want it, has 104,000 stone bricks. And a heap of other resources, because, like, it's not all stone bricks. So I definitely didn't have enough resources to build all of that, but I had enough resources stockpiled to do about half of it, which means that we're gonna get started today, see how far we get, and then I'm probably gonna do some resource grinding in between, or we might do it on a future stream. So that's the plan for today. We're gonna see, like, how big this build really is, how the foundation looks, and you guys could pick up on a couple hallways. Now, I don't think it's gonna matter much, because, like, I know how the thing works. And also, like, I'll mention to future gens that, like, don't look up the the stream in an attempt to get a schematic, because essentially it's like stream sniping. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Red hearts! Only another UHCG stream, massive W. Yeah, I'm just grinding UHCG now. I'm gonna stream it all of my streams until I'm done with the world. I think that's the plan. Also put a white frog with a chest with a bunch of tadpoles on the blue and white building on the island. Blue and white building on the island? Blue and white building on the island. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Whoa, that's a lot of iron blocks for all those beacons. I thought I had, like, way more than I needed. Will there be a ceiling so they have to navigate out as well? Or will they just be able to fly out when they get the elytra? I have the answer to this question. I'm thinking about whether I want to answer questions. Because, like, I also like the idea that some of the parameters of what everything is are gonna get, like, discovered when a future generation has the world. So you get, like, a... you kind of share the experience with them. Build a one-to-one creation of the little St. James Island without recording or telling you the secret location. I don't know what that is. Okay, we'll leave this here for right now. I'll take some torches with me. A stack should be good for now. Torches are temporary, of course. We're gonna have to light up proper. Are torches temporary? I don't know. Maybe I should just put them on the walls. Do I need all this stuff in my inventory? Like, a healing potion is always nice. I think the vast majority of what we're building is cracked stone bricks, or normal stone bricks. Let's do that. Then we have some cracked stone. Then we have some andesite, and we have some polished andesite. I think there's a little bit of a mixture there. So let's do that. Okay, and then I think we start building here. Schematic stone. Oh, there's stone in it as well. No, Rick, dude, thank you for the £5. I'm missing an important item. I do not have my book on me. That's inexcusable. Fun fact, black paint doesn't mix well with computer electronics. I didn't put black paint in my computer electronics, but it wouldn't be ideal. With this being a no-Rick message, I have no idea whether he did or did not put black paint on his computer electronics. Could have gone either way. Thank you for the £5, dude. I really appreciate it. We're gonna put Mr. Robot in the book as about his name. Quick sip for my coffee. Mr. Main Hardcore World, Dark Sorcerer Vampire. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. But for now, settle in and enjoy the UHCG grind with me, because it's gonna be pretty epic. I also need a shovel. Oh, that's just dirt. Okay, that's good. That means that my schematic is in the right place, which is not unimportant to know. 7 with gifted is fun. Can you put all current mods in? Wow, dude, thank you for the 7 months, which are all gifted. So thank everybody else. Can I put all the mods? I'll put all the mods in the VC in. We'll put Firestar in. We'll put AJ in. And we'll put Shady in the book. No, it was a typing question, Fire. Oh, the speed boost from the beacon is pretty major here. Dang it. Okay, guys, I should not, like, remove any of these blocks. Just assume that they're in the right position. Oh, and totally flashback this. Put an immediate death trap in spawns for troll future generation. Don't make it too obvious. That's crazy. I would never. It's like absolutely wild. Okay, there's a line missing here at the bottom. I'll just go back later and put that there. That's because I designed it in place in a copy, but since then I've been collecting resources here, so terrain is different now. Ulrich, what are we making? We're making a big labyrinth for the Trial of the Lost, one of the wing trials. I sealed that creeper in. That's beautiful. Let me just do this, and then if I need to put blocks under, I'll do another lap and get that sorted. Dark Sorcerer, how am I switching through between blocks so fast? This is a mod called Light Medica, and people use it to make a schematic of something that they design and then put it in their world. Or people use it to copy somebody else's build. That also happens. I spent a couple days designing this one though. It took a minute. It didn't take a minute, it took a bunch of hours, but you get the idea. Okay, let's build this entrance thing as well. What version is Light Medica on? It's written like this. Wait, let me put it in Twitch chat. And you can get it for any version of the game. I wanted to get something specific. What did I want? I don't remember. Probably not too important though. Maybe I just wanted to get up here. Can I stop being on fire, please? So I think what we'll do, guys, is we'll do most of the design work, or most of the bulk work today. Maybe some more of that on Thursday. And then after that, I think we're just going to go in the maze and detail it there. I don't think there's any way that somebody like fully maps it out like that. You can probably do it from screenshots of the stream, but like there's really no point. There's also like, with all these dungeons, I'm taking you along for the grindy bit of it. But then I'm going to go back later and like put the redstone in and make sure that everything is functional, because I don't want to like potentially spoil everything for a future generation. Not even a little bit. Is it done in 2 schematics, or is the redstone in this one? No, it's in 2 schematics. I think I just ran out of andesite. Not entirely sure. Let's see which line we start with. Let's do this one. No, let's do this one. Then I know for a fact that I can hit all the other blocks below easily. Oh, this is gonna get so annoying with skeletons and stuff. I'm gonna brute force it though. Okay, I'm not. Ooh, Elytra's low. You know what? Let me just solve multiple problems at once. I need the gunpowder because I don't have a creeper farm that can keep up. Okay, guys, look how much durability that fixed. That's crazy. That's actually a viable method. Zen, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. How do you copy a schematic in your world? You just place it in and then you start building it. Oh, that's gonna take the actual damage. This is annoying. Let's actually skip the night. It's way easier. Sleep? I'm just not used to it because I don't do it in my main world. But yes, that is the answer. I'm very curious, like, which of my resources gonna run out first. I don't have enough of any of them. Okay, let's see. We gotta go till there. Oh, this actually goes all the way down. These bottom lines are going to be annoying, and then after that we catch a stride. Do I never sleep in my main world at all? No, I've slept like 7 times or something. Printers have one job? Literally what we're doing today. But hey, once we do this, we can decorate the interior ourselves. That's gonna be fun. Quick sip of water. Just Zero, welcome in. I hope you're doing good. How's my day been? Pretty neat. I've had a good week. Like, I'm so... This might sound like an exaggeration, but it's literally how I feel. I'm so glad, so happy that I started streaming the UHCG world, because now I actually feel like we're making progress, and progress is gonna get me closer to releasing episodes. To be fair, like, the next episode is done. That has nothing to do with what we're building right now. It's just the edit is being finished. But this is gonna get me like being able to grind on stream is gonna enable me to release more videos quicker, and also like work towards the end of my run, because like I kind of wanna pass it on. Like there's a bunch of stuff that I still have to do for the videos that I have in mind, but I'm looking forward to the moment where this is not my world anymore. Not because I don't like it at all, but because it's just exciting to see what the next person does with it, as it is to build what I want to build. Hope that makes sense. Okay, guys, the beacons are great. Let's do a little bit of this, and then when I run out of resources, let's cut down those trees in the middle, because those all gotta go. Feeling Bowlunch, I just put the stream on the big TV for my granddaughter. Got her Steam Deck. Nice. Like yours for Christmas. Now she can play on my world with me. Yo, that's a vibe. I like that. Okay, guys, we're out of resources. Let me get some tools, and then we'll cut those trees down. I feel like this progress is gonna go like real quick. I need my axe. That's that one, and then I think I'll take the Silk Touch one. I don't mind getting all of the leaves. But I figure we might get some while we're at it anyway. Looney 2, welcome in. Excited to see the vid. Just Zero. I'm excited for you guys to see it. I think the after the next two, you might have an idea where I'm going with my series. Random question, do you ever subconsciously check your posture while you rehydrate due to how much the questions are combined? I just randomly check my posture, so most of the time it's not terrible. Okay, I think that's all the trees. I just tried to throw an ender pearl, but my whole bar's not set up proper. There we go. Will Naked and Afraid come back? Naked and Afraid come back? Of course it will. Definitely gonna have a third season this year. No, andesite. Rip. Just watch Rex Death. Oh, the season 2 Rex Death? That one's kind of crazy. That's like just the fact that Rex died tells you a lot about how scary Naked and Afraid can be. Oh, I didn't have stone. Never mind. Naked and Afraid, but the sea doesn't pee. One day. So you're not too afraid, Dan? No, dude, I love Naked and Afraid. Game Master gonna step their game up. I'm sure Game Master has some plans. Guys, we're running laps today. Literally what it is. How long have I been streaming for? I think I started like in 2020. So we're in year 6, which kind of epic, honestly. I usually like, I'm just doing the thing. I don't think about it too much. So sometimes we'll just stumble into a milestone. One day I was just randomly streaming, like midway through my stream. I think I was almost done, honestly. And then somebody said like, yo, today's a 5-year anniversary of your channel. I'm like, what? We go on YouTube, check it. Actually, the 5-year anniversary of my channel. And then I just went and streamed for another like 3 hours to make it a 5-hour stream because it felt right. That was good. And Looney, how do you feel about people getting hunchback because of too much gaming? Oh my god. Dude, it's not. They can just sit up straight. They can just do that. Getting hunchback is wild. How long have you been streaming? I meant today. No, like 30 minutes, 35. That's a random missing block. We're just gonna fill that with stone and it'll be alright. So guys, we're not yet at the ground floor of the maze. We're still just building the foundation. I also wish I have hardcore like you, but every time I start, I give up or die. I mean, that was our choices. You can just not give up or like die and make a new one. Because dying does not have to be the end point. It can just be the beginning of a new world. Looney, can you build anything small? I mean, I could. A lot of the time I'll go big instead though. No, is this UHCG? It is. It is. We're currently building one of my wing trials. The wing trials are 5 quests, all leading to an elytra for future generations. And this one is called the Trial of the Lost. It's a maze type build. Okay, we're missing cracked bricks. No, I have cracked bricks. Dr. Kumni, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. King Richard was a hunchback. I mean, it happens to the best of us. Will there be new people or a different catch in Season 3, Naked and Afraid? There will definitely be a somewhat different setup for the game. And season 3 is the one with the highest stakes so far. I don't want to tell you why, but season 3 is kind of a big deal. Everybody has to lock in. Like if Mog dies first this time, which he has a 3 out of 3 score including the live series, so this is not a great track record. But if Mog dies first this time, he's in trouble. Mog did actually die first in the live season. It was in the second session, so he made it past session 1 for the first time. But he did still die first. You could say that he got screwed over by the Wither, but it was also just poor play. Basically, he just mogged it. Mog is an interesting guy because he creates his own good luck, YouTube-wise, and then he also creates his own bad luck, Minecraft-wise. So he knows how to change those odds. Just not in the bot game. I think what Mog needs is just like a training session and a VOD review. Where just somebody who tends to survive things looks at it and goes and asks him, well, why did you go into that dripstone cave? I needed iron for a shield, but Mog, do you think there's anything in that dripstone cave that could kill you because you don't have a shield? You're like, yeah, maybe. Okay. Mog, why are you boating this way? Because I want to go to spawn. Mog, do you think there's potentially anything behind you that you haven't seen because you haven't looked around in the last 5 minutes that could kill you? Guys, honestly, like no joke, mad respect for Mog. He's like better at all of this than me. But his naked and afraid deaths are not a coincidence. He can easily stop dying. Foresee upload is episode 5. Dude, that's wild. He was editing that like live until 8 a.m. in the morning on his subathon, but he got it done, and it is a banger too. He's just good at this too. And the intro for that video was incredible. I loved how he made that. Also, it's a loony themed episode, so that's a good thing. I made this one block too wide, and that makes this weave like a little bit uncomfortable, but not too much. Okay, guys, I think what we do is we do this layer, and then we go underneath and we make sure that there's torches everywhere. Honestly, you know what? Let's do the torches now, and then do torches on top. Because, like, I don't want to make a mob farm. It's going to be super annoying to listen to. Rip not having breeze balls in my inventory. When will season 3 start? I can't tell you that. We have no planned recording yet, but I think we're going to be doing that soon, like the planning of the recording at least. I think it's gonna upload in summer probably. Between now and later is wild. Scortex, welcome in. Every time someone dies, they pay $1 million into a prize pool for the survivors. Dude, that's gonna mean Wombat playing even further back. Guys, I've just been giving Wombat grief because he was in like. Oh, okay, wait. I was gonna say I've just been giving Wombat grief for this one thing, but the one thing was actually grief worthy. Season 1, Naked and Afraid, we had that Wither fight. And like, I was designated bait, and then Rek and Brock were pretty close to it to help me out. Wimba was just off in the distance in the tree line with a bow. It's like wild. It's like, okay, we'll let that guy be bait and die. It's fine. I'm just gonna sit here and not hit shots because it's way too far to actually hit that. Did Clown ever finish uploading his POV? I don't know. I think so honestly the thing with Clown's POV is it started uploading late, and Clown was like just playing the series but didn't have like a super unique POV like 4C, as in there was a lot of overlap with a lot of other players. I think Clown's POV would have done great if he uploaded sooner. And then 4C still works because it's just so unique, and that makes an interesting storyline. Okay, let's put these away. Mix-out, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Okay, these are gonna go in there, and then we'll grab whatever that is. Do I still have stone? I do. Okay, now we build this entire layer. This is the worst layer of the entire thing because it's a full one. Then we torch it. No, we shouldn't torch it. Instead of building all the torches, let's go ahead and just build like the first level of the maze. And then we'll put torches on the walls from the top. Okay, wait, I'm going slightly too wide. I think I need to keep my lines a little bit shorter, and then you miss less blocks so you go a little bit faster. Man is locked in on placing the schematic. Oh, this is actually the single largest platform of the entire thing. Because it has like an extra 4 layers on the outside. Is it a death hole in the middle? No, there's no death holes. I think this is one of the like most time-consuming wing quests, both to build and for someone to solve. But I also think that it is the safest. I don't think there's going to be any traps or shenanigans in this one. Polished and the side we're missing. Makes that free day cleaning your car while listening to Block Game ASMR. This is gonna definitely qualify as Block Game ASMR. Limetica sounds are pretty satisfying. Do I still have stone in my inventory? I do. How many times do you guys reckon I get almost blown up while we do this? Is there going to be an 8,000 day video? There actually is, Jack. I've edited most of it. So today is still a streaming day. Tonight I'm gonna go out with my girlfriend. We're gonna go for dinner and then to a movie. And then tomorrow until Wednesday, I'll be locked in editing 8,000 again. I think... Yeah, let me do this. And then I think I'm gonna be pretty close to being done by Wednesday. I think at most it takes me another like 3 weeks to get it out, because like I have to do it in little bursts, because I'm also like for example, the past couple days, I wasn't editing that video because I had to design this entire maze thing. Because I wanted to get to the point where we could start building today, rather than have like another resource grind stream. I want to have something to show for the past couple days. Honestly, guys, this is like, there's 3 wing trials: the trial of the brute, the trial of the nimble, and the trial of the lost, that all have like a pretty significant build workload. The other 2, well, the trial of the keymaster too, but like that's a different one. That's not something I can stream at all. But I think this one is definitely the big bulk, and I'm gonna be glad when it's over. I was also excited to work on it. Like, the more I kept working on it, this is always the case though. Sometimes things will seem like you don't quite know how to tackle a project. You don't really see where it's headed. You might be a little lost in it. No pun intended. Try out the lost. What up? But that like difficulty of how am I gonna tackle this and how am I gonna make it something that is actually good, that always just goes away in one way and one way only, which is putting in the work. So the more I was working on this one, the more I got excited for like what role it could fill in my my like storyline in the world, but also like what I'm gonna leave behind. And I'm really, really excited where it ended up. Let me drop the gunpowder. Now, am I all done with the fighting wing quest? I'm not. I did like all the setup there that I want to do on the stream, and then the remainder of it I'm gonna do off stream, because like for all those quests, I want it to be a surprise when a future generation finds it, what it is exactly. So you're gonna have some sort of an idea of like what type of quest they are, but then some of the details are gonna be filled in just by myself, because then when the time actually comes that a generation goes after a certain quest, it will be surprised what they find and what they have to do to get the thing they're looking for. So the Trial of the Brute had some leftover things that I wanted to do, but I'm not going to tell or show you. The Trial of the Nimble is completely built, but I just haven't put I haven't finished the parkour itself. I finished the location though. Jenny's holding content from us. Nah, you're just gonna get it twice and then it's better. I do hope that like some of these things I'm building right now are turned into a banger video by somebody else after. Dude, I'm starting to realize like how big of a build this is by just how long this one layer is taking. This is crazy. No, I actually finished it, AJ. It turned out to be 5. Okay, next layer. Arky, thank you for the follow. How many blocks is the build? I don't know exactly because I don't know how much of what was in the schematic was like ground blocks underneath. But it's probably like in the ballpark of 200,000 blocks. It's a stupid amount. That's way bigger than I like intended to go for UHCG quest site builds, because it's not even like a story build, it's just a quest build. I mean, I guess it's a little bit of a story build, but... Oh, and guys, like the 200,000 ish blocks that I'm talking about is just the rough version, because like there's no exterior decoration just yet. I still gotta add that in a separate schematic. This is like the most bare bones schematic that I've ever made, which is very much on purpose. Ooh, if you go a little bit further away with your mouse, then it's like way more chill to place this. Use that reach that Axiom or that Light Medica gives you. I think it gives you like 1 block of reach, because like when you normally place blocks without the mod, you have to place against like the front of the block behind it, but right now you can sort of place on the front edge of the block, because that's how much player reach you have. So effectively that gives you almost a full block of reach, like extra reach. Which means you can place very flippin' far away. This feels off. What if no one ever does it? That'd be interesting. I mean, surely somebody's gonna like run into it, which might not make them do the quest, but like even though just running into it is kind of a moment, because it's gonna be really, really big. Steve has played so many blocks he can now do it telepathically. W Steve. How many layers is to build? I don't know, but it's high. I don't want to like show you the full schematic right now because it's kind of see-through. So there's some giveaways that I don't want to share. I think each of the maze layers is 4 layers high. Infinity Dude, thank you for the $2 dono. Ham, you do not start a sandwich with ham. That's crazy. That to be fair, if you just come in with a dono saying buns, that might be offensive. So I don't know. We're gonna put someone in the book as about his name. Dude, I want to build vertical lines. Like, I'm done with this floor already. It's only the first one. At least stats go burr. Dude, I wanna play that like past generation stat poker. I'm gonna crush him. Razor Gaming and Cat, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Duo watching. Razor and Cat. Winning. Shady with the $2 dono. Straight up saying buns. Okay, I know at least with a ham sandwich. That's good. Thank you for the 2. We're gonna put just 0 in the book. Shady's heading out as well. That's a good exit. See you, dude. Greeting, fellow human being. Right back at you, dude. Welcome to the stream. Butter! Infinity! Thank you for another 2. That actually literally is what I had this morning. A ham sandwich with butter. Apple juice! Ooh, and a drink on the side. AJ, dude, thank you for the £2 as well. We're gonna put Mix Asha in the book. And Quinton Beaulieu is gonna go in the book as well. Oh, wait. Are we gonna get a UHCG video soon? Yes. Yes. You're probably gonna get 2 UHCG videos soon because episode 5 is gonna be pretty short after episode 4. Dragon TTV, thank you for the Prime resub. I appreciate it. We're gonna put ad blocker in the book as bonus name. Ellie, welcome in as well. Firestar guessing that episode 4 could be 3 episodes. Yeah, I suppose. Episode 4 is like I'm having such a hard time like not showing you guys the episode 4 build that I made, because like if I were to show you, then it makes sense why you've been waiting for a bit, and like I feel bad for you guys waiting for a bit, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm stronger than that. I can constrain myself. But I love the build. I love how it came out. Adblocker, can you be in the book? Dude, I didn't even see the message. I usually don't take book requests. Neither did I this time. I just grab a name from chat whenever something comes through. So you got the timing right. Congrats. I could have gotten away with making this so much smaller. But I'm happy that it is as big, or it's going to be as big as it is. There's a good reason for it. Also, I just like the aesthetic, because it's gonna be a big build just in the terrain. And somebody in the future is not gonna know what it is. Just pull up here and go like, what the hell is that? Even if it does get like picked up by the next generation, like I know who the next generation is going to be, obviously. Like I'm the only person that knows, but I know. I don't think that player would go for the Trial of the Lost as their win quest. That's just like a hunch I have, but maybe I'm wrong. There's 2 people who know who the next generation is, me and the next generation. Valid. Crazy future Siri idea, ultra hardcore, you're not allowed to use beds at all. I mean, it's not that crazy. I think low-key wouldn't even be that interesting. Dragon, dude, thank you for the 100 bits. Zombie's coming for you. Zombie's got nothing on me, dude. I appreciate it. First one didn't work, sad. Wait, it was a combo? I'm sad it didn't play out. Sergeant Payne is gonna go in the book. Thank you for being here. And Astronauts goes in as well. Bonus names. I know it's a stretch. Any chance we know when the new UHCG video will out? I hope that it's out. Oh, dude, thank you for the 300 bits as well on top of that. I think new UHCG video is going to be out in the next 2 weeks. That's what I hope. That's what I'm aiming for. Isabel goes in the book as a bonus name, as well as Looney 2, aka Malgosha. Wait, I didn't get track breaks. That was the only one I really needed. Well, honestly, I think I was running low on everything. Quickly checked if my flashback was actually recording. It is. What is this? Stone? No stone? Come on, dude. I want the next person, I don't know what Loose Nut said, for the reaction to be like Quilby immediately finding Moa's questline. That's crazy. That could have, guys, that could have so easily taken like a couple generations to find. And Quill just immediately randomly dug into that Moa head the first thing he did. That's so wild. I would have not been surprised to see that play out entirely different, and then both Quill and Leo never find it. And Code Neil is the first one to dig it up. I feel like Neil did a lot of the finding, and I feel like I'm doing a lot of the finding too. Not necessarily. I really wanted to get the Vengeance of Generations. That one was important to me. As for everything else, it's kind of just happening because I'm the first person to have an Elytra. Yesterday, guys, we found Leon SBU's Enchanted Golden Apple and his missing diamond helmet. And it was a pretty epic find because he hid it on a mountaintop under 4 wool blocks that looked out of place there. And then there was a chest that had the helmet, the golden apple, but also a book in it. And that book was a letter to a stranger. And it was a 9-page, beautiful read. If you guys didn't see it, like definitely check back in yesterday's stream because it was actually a moment. I don't think yesterday's stream is like it's unlisted on my YouTube channel. You can still find it on the Twitch VODs, and it's gonna be on the VOD channel, like the Looney Live VOD channel tonight. I love Minecraft, welcome in, overdoing it. Quintamolio, what are we building? We're working currently on UHC Generations Wing Trials. So I got 5 Elytras from the end and enchanted them with Curse of Binding, Curse of Vanishing, or both. Those are going to be on 5 different locations in the world, all with a separate wing quest attached to it. The wing quest that we're making right here is the Trial of the Lost, and it's a big labyrinth with a Elytra as its prize. It's gonna take some work to get this one. So it's probably gonna be a high quality Elytra. To me, a high quality one is a Curse of Vanishing. Because then at least the generation that gets it has a full Elytra they can use. Unfortunately, it won't be there for the next generation unless they decide to leave it under a quest or something. The Curse of Binding ones are like, there's one that has Curse of Binding and Curse of Vanishing. That one is just forever gone the moment a generation decides to put it on, because they can't take it off before the end of their run, and it's gonna be gone when they die. I think stone, just normal stone, was what I was missing there. Guys, I think the resource that I'm gonna run out of first is cracked stone bricks. So I should probably like go to the super smelter in a moment and put like a bunch of them in there, so we can start smelting some. We're almost going vertical. This floor is just about done. Just make or grab a furnace. Nah, we'll go to the super smelter. That's better. Wow, could you repeat? Your volume was a bit low and it turned off. Did I ever find Lagundo's final gateway and portal room? I did. I've not shown it in a video, but it is the one that I use to go to the end when I have to go there. I'm sure like it will appear in one of my future videos, but it hasn't been in a video so far. But I don't go to the end often, actually. 600k cracked stone bricks later, so the total amount of normal stone bricks in the build is 104,000. Mog gets you into generations, it'll probably die in 15 seconds. So then Mog has to get it a little bit later, like further down the road when he's had a bit of a training arc. That's actually crazy. Don't even want to know how long it will take grinding that out. Honestly, I don't think it's too bad. I had like half of the bricks or half of the stone before I started the project, so I think it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, guys, let's do the first outside wall, and then once we have like that, let's do a skill check. There, up a layer. Honestly, let's do the first all the walls, because if we only do the outside, I don't think the flow is going to be very effective. Ooh, I also gotta get a set of stone brick stairs in my inventory. See if I... Wow, is there any way for your audio to be a bit higher than it is? Because I just got sort of blasted by Fire's audio. Okay, let's do that. Multi-level maze? Yeah, I think that works way better if you make it multi-level. If it's not a multi-level maze, you have to go like so big on that one level to make it interesting. And I thought it'd be nicer if the hallways had like some clearance to run through. I was reading chat. I just missed the corner completely. Hey, Looney, can you describe episode 4 in one word? In one word. One word. I think the one word I'm gonna say is destiny. One thick wall? Are you worried about the Hulk? No, the thick walls are like foundations for staircases. Cool sounding world. It actually describes it pretty well, I feel like. That was such a smooth move, and then I missed that one block when I landed, and it was just sad. Let me take a nap. It was really interesting, like, designing the maze, because I was looking at it top down, and for the entire, like, start of it, I was like, oh, this is way too simple. Like, I have to go so big to make it interesting. And then yesterday, I was in a voice call with some of my moderators, talking to them, and all of a sudden I realized, like, wait, this is probably much bigger than I think it is. And I started running, like, a small part of it, which I hadn't done yet. And as I started running it, I was like, oh, okay. This is a mission. Like, this is not an easy solve at all. Which is what I wanted. Like, it's called Trial of the Lost. I want somebody to potentially be lost in there for a while. And if somebody's only in there for a little bit, I want them at least to think like, hey, this place looks cool. So we're gonna have to do some detailing and decorating after. Nice way to say he went the wrong way. Here's some gold. The gold blocks are placeholders. It's just my code. Guys, let's do a skill check. That's the footprint of the thing. Looney, I'm showing my granddad UHC Generations, says Kevin. He's on Leon's generation. Yo, that's epic. Is he enjoying it so far? Take a note from the jungle temple and some arrow traps. Arrow traps are interesting because they're not like lethal, but there's a little scare there. Kind of like that. Yes, he is enjoying it. Love to hear it. It's kind of satisfying to jump to a new path and then keep it going. Nice time hallway. Player would totally not expect a trap because Mojang already did it. I mean, there's lots of hallways. At some point, you can't like watch over your shoulder on every single one, right? Oh, I'm really glad that I set up the speed beacons. That's like a must. Nausea arrows would be fun. Yo, I can get tipped arrows if I want. Like, I have access to the end. Dragon's Breath. Tipped arrow of blindness is indeed sick. I like that. Can you get blindness as a potion? Yeah, absolutely. I think it's an inverted night vision potion. Oh no, that's invisibility. Never mind. You can definitely get the stew. I don't know about the potion actually. This is low-key so satisfying to do. Turtle master potions and then make it into tipped arrows. That's crazy. It's actually so annoying because you essentially get rooted to the ground. It's like a rooted vine spell, almost. Yo, Lance, welcome in. It's satisfying to watch? I imagine. It has like beautiful weave to it. Oh, we got 168 people over on YouTube. Guys, thank you for being here. Welcome to the stream. That was a satisfying jump. Oh, guys, I could actually save a lot of time if I start using my shulkers here. So I don't have to fly back and forth each time I run out of resources. Oh, I hate it when I miss a jump. It kills the flow. I think I don't have that block anymore. Okay, guys, let's organize some shulkers. The wing box, that feels like cracked stone bricks. I don't know why. And then, like, these ones are just straight stone bricks, just the default material. What's in there? Junk. Oh, guys, these couple wooden items. No. Oh my god, no. Okay, it's not too bad, I think. Oh no, it's pretty annoying. I just moved my origin of my Okay, it's not too bad. I just go over here. Oh, it was in the right corner. And then we just scroll it down a little bit until it fits. We go... There's a zombie on the way. You know what? I think I should do this. Oh, no, well, clearly not that. Grab this layer. Yup, there it is. Sticks be gone. Okay, much better. Those wood items were from me fixing my my creeper incident yesterday in Founders Town. Sake, Trial of the Lost? Yes, that's what we're working on. How many shulkers did I get? I have about 15. Okay, and then let's take this one. I emptied all of them out the other day, so we have building materials. Like, I can actually move stuff around. That's what I'm trying to say. Didn't come out all that well. Okay, and then a little bit of cracked. There, that should keep me going for a while. Here we go again, guys. Satisfying block placing train has left the station. Will the Discord not map all of this out while I build it? I mean, they might, but I think it'd be pretty lame, and I don't expect a future generation to look at it. So, also, there's part of the thing, guys, where, like, all these trials, I'm doing a lot of the grindy work on stream to speed it up, but, like, there's stuff that I haven't shown you. I was literally, like, I had a whole conversation with my girlfriend this morning about this, this project, and I was like, I asked her, can you come in for a second? I need your help. And then I told her what I had done, like, how ready I was to start building, and what I still had to do after the fact. And we had a whole discussion about whether it would be easy enough for me to dig through the walls at specific spots to decorate rooms and then dip out again. And you're like, yeah, I can totally do that. I can go back in and change what I need to change. So I think I should be fine. Look at with the 5 stream streak winning. Are you planning to place mobs in it? Like, no, this is not going to be a dangerous dungeon. It's going to be a it's just a sort of, you go in there, you're lost. The goal is to not be lost anymore. And once you're not lost anymore, you win the dungeon. I think what I'm gonna do is, like, ask the player to leave all their gear that they come in with at the entrance of the maze. And then find everything they need on the inside. Just put one mob in there, name tag it Minotaur. Yo, kind of a vibe. Lance, don't do it. You're never gonna be done. Lance just said in voice call he was inspired to make a maze. No, don't do it. I know you have. Looks sick, Demon Slayer. Thank you, dude. Welcome in today. On the arena of the Trial of the Brute, you missed placing a fan post. Neptune, I saw the comment. Thank you for letting me know. I'll go back to finish it because that one wasn't quite finished yet. Just joined. How is he placing multiple blocks like this? I'm using a building mod called Light Medica. What it does is... Let me show you. It allows you to place a schematic. Oh, that's how high we go, guys. It allows you to place a schematic of something that you're building. And then you can run through it in survival and place the blocks that you have pre-designed. So I've been cooking with Axiom in a... creative copy of the world for a couple days to get this ready, and now we're making the actual thing in the survival world. That's high. It's a big maze. It's a pretty serious operation. Like I really wanted it to live up to its name, where a player can get lost. And then once it's once the like inside maze building is built, then we're gonna decorate the outside as well. My brother recently told me UHCG remind him of Frieren, because similar vibes of time passing. I feel like a lot people have like equated to a lot of different things that feel somewhat similar. I think it makes sense. I think it's a really flipping cool project idea. Why is this so satisfying? Because it flows. And it has like the little dopamine rush sound effect to it. I almost just entirely coughed straight into my mic. It would have been terrible. Ah, the switchboard. As well, thanks for answering. You're welcome, dude. Thank you for being here. Sarah, yo, thank you again for the $20 dono. Too kind. Aiden gets it first today. Happy Sunday, everyone. Like the stream for Revoluni. Thank you, Sarah. Did you win the TV battle this week? Ali Reza Sat is gonna go in the book in as a bonus name, and we'll put in Wonky Water 36 as well. Sarah, again, thank you so much. Guys, honestly, I have a question. Like, we've been streaming UHCG for a couple days now, so you guys have had some time to get used to it. For me, it's been feeling really good to decide to stream UHCG so we get through the progress a bit faster. But I'm curious, like, how is it for you guys? Like, I'm super glad with this decision. Are the UHCG streams working for you? Is there something that I could do better? Is there something that you find more interesting when we're doing this? Hit me up with the feedback and I'll take it on board. I missed Snowcano! Sam, legendary response. I miss Snowcano too. Not necessarily the word, but the place. Seb was just like chilling, probably not touching the keyboard, just sort of zoned out. Saw the opportunity to bring up Snookano and just immediately bolted upright and got to typing. That's how I imagine that moment played out. Looney, I must say a maze makes a world 1,000% better. You know what is really cool about this maze? I like the concept of a maze. I think a maze in just its essence is a cool thing. But I think a UHCG maze hits different. Because, you know what? I was like, I was designing a little bit, and I was talking to some of my moderators in a voice call last night. And they said that making a maze is kind of enjoyable. But then having to solve it is kind of a tedious, infuriating thing, which I think is entirely true. That I think that makes a lot of sense. But think about it this way: if it's a maze in UHC generations and you are a generation, there's going to be something in that maze that you really want. There's going to be something in there that you honestly care about, and I think that must make it a very interesting and rewarding experience. Because you're truly going after the prize. There's something in there. Could be an elytra, could be something else. But the fact that there's something there that you need makes it completely different. And also, like, you know that, like, literally another player put it there. Which is different to me. Like, it feels way different knowing that a player did something than that it's just game design. You were AFK and you came running back for that. Solid. On brand. I need some breeze balls, I really do. Or I can miss 0 jumps. And that's just not a realistic option. Not when your name is Looney. Even after it's been solved, it will always be Looney's Trial of the Lost. I like that even after it's solved, it's like, it's such a big landmark because of the skill that we're going for. I think a maze could work in an SMP up to a point, but in UHCG, it's going to have history that adds something, right? Honestly, it's also like, things in UHCG carry real weight. Like, I went into my time as a generation, and I knew that I really, really, really wanted to get the Vengeance of Generations, because I have a plan with it, and I need it for that plan. And there's like, in an SMP, it's more like, yo, guys, I made a maze, come check it out. And then people will check it out, but if it's too hard, like, they're just gonna get annoyed, and they're gonna, like, not do it. But if the maze is hard in UHCG, it becomes a question of how badly do I want what's inside. Paul, if you have a serious question, ask away. I'm curious if it's a serious question or it's a Monty style serious question. How does train eat? It goes choo choo. Dude, that's not a question. That's Looney, I want to tell a joke. Like, also, he gave me 0 time to reply. He just threw it out there. What the hell? Okay, this is it. We're getting breeze balls. The breeze ball pearls up are such a satisfying thing to do. It's crazy. Just sleep, Looney. It's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna sleep because I actually need those stairs. Mojito, welcome in. Doing good, thank you for asking. Okay, am I gonna sleep? I'm gonna sleep. How many floors will it be in total? I'm not gonna answer, you guys figure it out. It's gonna be tall, I will tell you that. I hear pillagers. Are they like inside the maze or whatever? There is a creeper right behind me, but I think I'm fine. I think this is the last, yeah, after this we have a almost full floor. Then I also think we gotta run a lab and put some torches in there. What plays or build made you go wow the first time you saw it in UNCG? Fields of Regeneration, 100%. Fields of Regeneration is like... Seeing it in person hits completely different from seeing it in video. It's way, way bigger than you'd expect. How long did it take me to decide on the build site for this? Not very long. It's like... It's because there's a lot of interesting builds that I added to the world, and like I know how those are spaced out. I know where everything else is, so this just seemed like the most logical site to put this one. Some of the other ones I actually had to think about, but this one just sort of chose its own location. Guys, I think we might literally be running out of blocks today. Which is interesting, didn't really see that coming. I have about enough blocks to build half of the thing. Do I have stone, normal stone left? Yeah. Titanic, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Running out of blocks of stuff. I know where I'm going to be mining. If I need to get more. So all the blocks I'm using so far, like guys, all the blocks that I have for like this build, are just blocks that I collected from like clearing out other locations. I needed to just dig out some space for spots, and like this was all leftover materials. So if I need to get more resources, I'll essentially do the same thing and like find a location where I'm like, okay, I want to have some more space here in the ground or whatever. And then I'll just dig that out until I have enough to finish the maze. Dude, I might just get rid of my shield because it takes up so much real estate on my screen and I just don't use it. Wow, your volume is actually really loud now. Also, Looney, instead of worrying about next generations looking through the stream for the blueprint, I can just not post them as a VOD. Honestly, like, there's no way somebody gets it from the stream. I'm just not worried. I'm literally not worried. So I could not post them, but I think it's fine. It's not like I'm flying up for overhead shots all the time. How long did it take to build Lagundo's head in UHC Generations? Not long at all. That was simple. There's a level of integrity for UHCG. That too. Like, there's a level of trust between generations for sure. A lot, actually. Like, for a generation to give this project to a next person, like, they have to trust them a lot. Because if there's no trust, somebody could, like, easily just get the world and not upload, and that's it. And then, like, all the work that you put into your quests and whatever is just gone. So this is why I decided that my successor is going to be Clown Pierce. I don't know, guys, but I'd get so flippin' thirsty doing this. As long as the path has a lot of vertical backtracking, views on stream of one level at a time are only so helpful, right? I'm building a maze for a future generation to finally light trap. So here's the thing, I just went to the end. I'm the first generation to do that. The sixth one to play, the first one to actually have wings. So the world changed a lot from Laguno, who had it before me, to me. And I decided that Since the end is kind of tricky to get, not all the end gateways remain in place. There's going to be 5 quests in the overworld to get an elytra. This one is a maze called the Trial of the Lost, and I hope that somebody is actually going to get lost in here. It's plenty big, so it might just happen. It's because you're focusing. Focus expends energy. Your body uses water to cool itself. Yo, felt it and had never actually thought about that, but that is so true. Yeah, I have one. Oh my god, that was the worst jump I ever did. Not even close. I know why it was the worst jump, I wasn't sprinting. My sprint toggle is right next to my easy place toggle. Okay, guys, before we do this, torches. Honestly, wait, let me do this. Majestic movement. We don't talk about that? Dude, my movement sucks right now, holy. My timing on the jumps is so bad. I just walk off the wall. I don't super care if I like leave some dark spots for right now. Will it be lit up when other generations explore it? Yeah, I'm gonna ask the generations that explore it to leave their gear at the entrance. So it's definitely not gonna be a dark maze. The movement is clicking, guys. I'm getting less bad. I don't necessarily want to say better just yet, but That was impossible. Okay, that's good enough for now. Let's actually restock my shulkers. Okay, let's do this. YouTube latency horrendous. It's a minute behind Twitch. RIP. You can always try and hit a refresh at some point. Or is it like literally the latency? So, like, I want to do this. It's too fun and I need to practice. What is my damage taken stat? I think it's pretty high because trial chambers. Like, I went crazy on the healing potions there. Last time I checked how many splash potions I used, the number was 730. Wi-Fi the Great, thank you for the follow. Have you met WoW, our moderator? He could use your help. Man's Wi-Fi is horrendous. Looney, will you ever do a subathon? Yeah, I could totally imagine doing one. Not right now. Not very soon, but I love the idea of a subathon. Darren Bentley, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. Hey Looney, do me a favor. Can you craft a campfire? It's cold out here. My door is stuck shut with ice. I always get my campfires from villagers. I think I could craft one. Just for the looks. Next time I gotta restock my blocks, okay? Okay, I think... Put that back. Block printing is relaxing. It's a vibe, right? It is literally block printing, I agree. But somehow it hits. Before I tried Lightmedica and like creative design tools, I was such a hater to the point where I repeatedly said, who wants to be a 3D printer? Well, me, apparently I want to be a 3D printer nowadays. Once you try it, there's no way back. It's such like... It helps so much. It's so awesome. Guys, literally a build like this, having a maze in UHCG, like a proper labyrinth quest, awesome. Love the idea. Really, really want to make it happen. Without Lightmedica, 0% chance that I would make this or anything remotely of this scale for just a quest, because it's not doable. It would take you sequential months to make it happen, and like, I don't want to hog the world for that long. I just want to add the cool things. And then AJ is saying a maze is not the hardest vanilla build. Honestly, I don't think there's any way I could do this without using Lightmedica, because like the Axiom helped so much to make it. But then after that, I took screenshots myself and I had to like check all the paths and see if everything worked. Imagine like doing that if you don't really have like a proper pick of it, because you're just making it as you go on. Like, you would never make anything remotely this scale, or you'd hate your life. A single layer maze is completely different from a multi-level level maze. Build it in creative, make schematic, build in survival world. You did the same thing with your builds? Don't think it could live without Lightmedica at this point? Yeah, I was a skeptic. I literally was like, it's not survival though. You made it in creative. And then I'm like, for me, the thing that made me change, or made me consider like the option of like trying it and changing it, was that I realized I had this shelf full of ideas that I really liked and I would love to make them, but just straight survival. They were like, I knew they would take too much time for what they gave back. So I was like, I don't want to commit to this project because this is going to be the end result, but I'll make people watch it for like 4 months. And I don't want to make people watch this for 4 months. I think that's too long for what it is. So those ideas were just on shelves, even though I liked them a lot. And then I was like, I don't want them to be on shelves. I just want to make these things. So then I tried it for one project, and once I did, I feel like there was no way back. Because it worked so well. Now, I do still do a lot of straight survival building on my usual Hardcore World streams. Because I think there's a lot of builds for which that is just a move. But then there's certain larger scale builds where I just wouldn't start them if it weren't for the helpful tools that we have nowadays. I'm saying Lightmedica, I'm talking about designing the building process. No, it's the same though. It's the same. No, guys, for me, it's like, it's both about the actual putting it in place, as well as the designing portion. Because, like, sure, you save a lot of time designing, but for me it's this. Like, from the outside, looking at this build, it's just a big cube with some decoration on the outside. That's how it's gonna end up. Like, I don't want to spend weeks building a big cube with design on the outside. If it's gonna take weeks, it has to be better than that. And that means that I would not commit to this build, even though I like the concept of it. And that's what I wanted to fix. I wanted to, like, go and say, hey, if I actually like a build, let me just make it. It's not that you can't do it without easy plays even, because you could totally like make this current build that I'm making without easy plays. That's not so much a thing. It's just without easy plays, it would probably take me like 6-7 times as. Oh my god! I did an accidental 6-7. It would take 6-7 times as long to do it without easy plays, and that's just like, that's not worth. 10 times as long easy just from switching blocks. I mean, switching blocks you can do by like scrolling your mouse wheel and having a randomly organized hotbar. It wouldn't come out as clean as it did now because I actually did some like polishing up. But that part you could do. It's just like having to look at your design and figuring out where all the pathways are while you already designed them to be in the right place. So it's like double work. I don't know. Yep. That's what it boils down to. Having to constantly just go in your inventory, yeah, that too would take a lot of time, you're right. Texturing you could do in survival, yeah, you could, it's fine. Oh. I remember back when shulkers didn't exist, builds used to take so long. Dragon, honestly, when shulkers didn't exist, builds took so long. This is very visible in UHCG. Like, the skill difference between the builds I've made so far and everything that pre-existed in the world is insane. And that gap is not because generations before me didn't build as much or spend as much time building. It's not because they worked any less hard than I am. It's literally because I have an Elytra and shulkers and they didn't. That's like the big determining factor. So also all of what I just said about like building tools and how it helps and why I use it, there's also just the choice to build smaller, because things don't have to be this big, but they can be this big, and that hits a certain way when you feel like you walk into the vicinity in a survival world and you just see this big labyrinth structure. It strikes a chord. So I feel like it's worth doing. Oh, this central room, guys, this one is just open vertically all the way throughout the maze. Go away. JTDK, yo! Thank you for the $10 dono. I appreciate it. Montgomery has a super serious question for you. Love the stream as well, Looney. I did not see that coming in a dono message. I love that. Wait, that is what happens if all caps is on. What was Montgomery's super serious question? Let me scroll up. It's the best part of the stream. Okay, Montgomery, Monty, ask away. We need your question. Ainsfeed Tefra is gonna go in the book as a bonus name. Jay, again, thank you so much for the $10 dono. I appreciate it. Guys, let me actually, while Monty asks his question, I gotta get a glass of water. I'll be right back. Yo guys, welcome back. Funniest community in joke. So I want to give a honorable mention to Snowcano, because Snowcano's been around for a while and we've had a lot of fun with Snowcano, but honestly the Balduni lore runs so deep that I have to give it to Balduni. Guys, at this point, my moderator Minecraft SMP is officially called Baldunia SMP. Like that's how far down the drain we went. It's gotten to the point where I actually have like a Balduni alter ego now, and I just pull up on the mod server and start absolutely clapping everybody for no reason other than that I just want to because I'm Balduni. It's like it's gotten pretty bad. Felicia, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Memphis, welcome in. Don't need a glass Looney's bed for your teeth. You really reckon that the teeth is the worst problem there? Oh my god. It is in full Filza suit. Get wrecked. So why am I hearing Snot? Oh my god, Balduni in chat. Tune in for the first time in ages. Hello. Peak. That wasn't Snowcano slander. It was just like giving Balduni the win. Guys, should we make Balduni a mod again? I don't even remember how that played out last time. Oh wait, I forgot stairs. Join on my other account, immediately heard my name. I mean, it's a word that is quite commonly used here. Monty, this might have been your best serious question so far. I actually liked it. Red Bull Soul. Perfect song for a perfect moment. Guys, I really enjoy the vertical building, but like the horizontal building is just pain. Oh, Dragon with a serious question as well. I still owe Man a Campfire and completely forgot about it. If Minecraft didn't exist, what game do you think you'd be playing right now? Yo, I feel like if Minecraft didn't exist, I probably wouldn't be making content and I might not be playing a game on the regular. I think my world would, or my life would look super different right now if Minecraft didn't exist. I think I might still be a balloon artist. Actually building like building stuff out of balloons rather than virtual blocks. I'm a builder boy at heart, guys. You can't stop me. I shall build. Lance just in VCs that I bet you would have been good at Roller Coaster Tycoon. Dude, I'm a legend at Roller Coaster Tycoon. I would literally like make my maps or make my parks look good with flower beds. I go crazy on those. But it's crazy though, guys, because like on this tangent, I probably like would, if any game, I would play something that has like a big creative element to it. However, because of playing Minecraft, I'm really into the concept of playing games in hardcore. The other day we were talking about it. Somebody asked me, Looney, do you play any other games? Are there any other games you would like to play? And I said, what I would really like to do is like do a thing every year where I'll just have like a theme stream segment, like I don't know, a month or whatever, just a time period. And for that time period, I would like to play games that have a hardcore mode or games that have a survival element to it and where you shouldn't die, and just try and like beat games first try in hardcore mode. And if it doesn't work, the whole setup of the thing is so hardcore that then the game is banned for an entire year and I can try again next year. And you can do that with so many games. We could like have me play Red Dead Redemption for the first time. I've never played that. Looks like a great game. Play it in truest of hardcore, and I just die like a couple missions in. I'm like, okay, next game. And it would be rough. It would be so hard. It would be so punishing. And for the longest time, I don't think I would complete any game or even get close to completing any game. Like not first try, you know, games you haven't really played. But at some point, lessons learned, I think there will be a game where I'm having a really good run. And I'm like, I could potentially get close to it. Imagine how hype that would be for consecutive streams. Where I actually, and like, especially if those games also have like creative building elements to it. Because when there's also creative building elements to it, we could go through the whole like, let's say it's Ark Survival, you know, the dinosaur survival island game. Get a start there, get a little set up, and then just build a cool starter area. So you actually have like a place that looks cool and it's cool to come back to and that you're getting attached to. And then every time you leave your base camp, there's the question of like, are we ever going to see it again? Or is Ark just dead after like this next trip to whatever cave where I need a thing? I think it could be super hype. Does you read the comments? I absolutely do, but I was off on a bit of a tangent there. Like, I was yapping. Sometimes the yap is too strong and I forget that there's comments to read. No, I do read comments like all the time. Playing IRL and hardcore, we all do that all the time. It's overrated, it's lame. It's not refreshing, it's not new content. Am I saying living is overrated? Yes, I was completely dead serious about it too. I do kind of like being alive too. I'd recommend Icarus for that, hardcore and a major building mechanic. I think like there would be a long list of games and you guys could suggest them. We'd put them on the super hardcore survival event, whatever we call it, list. And like, as soon as I die in a game, we just boot up the next game. Like, okay, Icarus is dead, next. And I think it'd be super hyped to like a year later come back to it and go like, okay, we have another shot. Because this is also what's going to happen if we do that, guys. There's going to be a couple of games that are just super fun. And we'll get really into it over the course of playing it. And then if you lose a game that you super care about, like, that's sad. Like, now it's gone and we can't play it for another year. I'd be looking forward to it. And then we get another chance. Hype. Valheim would be great. Looney, what would you do if there's a boss at the beginning that you can't kill because it's designed to kill you? Okay, this is interesting questions. So there's certain games, guys, where the game will start with like a fight that you immediately lose, and that's like the catalyst for the story. I think in that case that's just a prologue and the hardcore starts after that, right? Because that's literally because the game is coded for you to lose that first fight. But that first fight is not a game over moment, that's just where the game starts, as it is in the real actual game. But rare niche case. I like the question though, it's a good question. Hardcore April? That sounds like we'd only played pirate type games though. Hardcore. So guys, since I've just been yapping, I'm genuinely curious. How do you all feel about this this thing? Do you guys think it'd be hyped to watch, or am I completely over invested in something? Because that does happen to me on the regular and then some. I'm not gonna do it anytime soon, but it's definitely like on my wish list for like this is one of the things that I would long term I'd love for this to be a part of my career. Like once the Revoluni really hits, this would be a great future step. We're pretty hardcore. Okay. You just have to speak with a pirate voice while you play them with the pirate type games. Honestly, guys, I mean, I get super invested in this kind of thing, but like imagine we do this and like we have like a list of games, and I have like imagine we're gonna play Valheim, and I have like this Viking helmet for it. Just for Valheim, and then I die and I'm like, oh my god, I wanted to Viking helmet. Yeet it against the wall next game. Oh, I was gonna craft a campfire. Dude, I can't believe I finally remembered something. Guys, I actually remembered something. It's a coming of age story. There's character development. This is hype. This has been my biggest obstacle in life, just remembering things for more than 2 seconds. Oh my god, we're so quickly running out of andesite, it's no good. That's the last of the andesite. Oh, no, that's not true. There's more than a chest left. Coming of age, I love it. I know, it's like the best type of story, a coming of age story. It's a classic. Do I need more logs? I do. There, campfire. We now have a cozy camp. It's a vibe. I feel like I'm carrying so many things that I like don't really need. Like, I don't need a shovel. I don't need an axe. I don't need a heap of torches. Technically, I don't need e-pearls, but they're nice. So, also, I want to do this all the time. So then we need my e-pearls. It's essential. Guys, that weird jumpy thing I keep doing, it's technique players use in maze PvP. Essentially what they do is you breeze ball up, and then you yeet something into your pearl, you drop down and you smack someone with a maze. And because you instantly get like a lot of height, you have those falling blocks which turn into damage if you're using a maze. So you can insta-kill people, or instantly pop their totem. Elijah, welcome in. Been a while. What is happening with the hardcore world? Nothing much. The hardcore world is actually waiting for me to complete my generational run in another hardcore world. I'm currently playing UHC Generations, which is a hardcore world, ultra hardcore actually, that gets passed from one player to the next every time the owner dies. I've had it for 5 months now, and I want to grind out like the remainder of my runs so that I can give it on to the next player. Because this series is at its absolute best when it gets passed forward. That's what makes it tick. And then once all my UHC Generation builds are done, we're gonna start grinding the hardcore world like we used to. Because recently, like the past months, I've been streaming my hardcore world while grinding UHC Generations in the background. And it's been less than ideal because it also makes the hardcore world progress go slow to where we spend multiple streams in a row doing smaller things. So I want both worlds to move faster, and to do that, we're gonna lock in on this one, get it done, and then lock back in on the hardcore world. As for this world, what we're doing right now, I'm building a maze for a future generation where they have to find something in a quest. Little Ren, but why do you use Limetica? You already get the material from automatic farms, and now you're automate building. What game are you even playing at this point? Dude, that's what I used to say. That's literally me. But the reason I'm doing it is because there has to be a balance between how much time a project takes you and how much you get out of it in terms of how cool it is. And if that balance is lost, then you end up with builds that are potentially a really cool addition to your world, but because if you don't have any building help, it would take you months to make. You're not gonna invest the months, which is sad because again, it starts out with, hey, this would be a really cool build to make, and it would really add something to the world. But I'm imposing restrictions on myself that I can only wing it in survival, so now I'm never gonna build it, even though I love the idea. That's the solution that you solve with Limetica. But it only works for certain things. Like, I do think there's merit to building things straight in survival. You end up with other types of builds. It's really fun. It's challenging in the design department, which is cool. But then again, there's other builds like this big maze, which has a very clear function in this world. Adds a lot to all of it. But would be a ginormous waste of time to just do by myself, only playing it in survival. Because that would lead directly to me having this world too long. 2 cups of coffee first toilet. My daily morning challenge. Beautiful. He's playing a silly block game. It's a beautiful block game, Looney 2. Take it easy now. I should use exactly 8 levels. I really should. Bit of a counter argument. Why can't you just make a smaller skill build like a 2-story house? Very specific counter argument. It looks cool and it's easy to make. So sometimes you do the one and sometimes you do the other, and you end up with a cool balance of lots of different things. I love straight survival building, but I also love live medica. I'm not a purist anymore because being a purist in the end is just boring. Okay, I need water. 1 sec. Memefist alternative counter argument. Why don't you just turn off the game and scroll Instagram Reels for 5 hours? Dude. Yo, I'm gonna do that. Screw you guys. Looney out. Oh my god, guys! MNICY made me come back with a gift of membership. I couldn't stay quiet after that, dude. Thank you for the daily gift of membership. Went out to Looney 2, aka Malgosha, in the book twice, winning. Gee, thank you, MNICY. That's it. That's how you do that. We're gonna put in Gavin Cleveland. Thank you for being here, Gavin. And we're gonna put in Memefist for a good bit, dude. Thank you. Man, really just gave me the alley-oop there. Let's play some block, shall we? Never leave us again. Entertain us. I will. I'm sorry it had to go down like that. Guys, I was just sitting there muted on stream, talking to my mods in VC. I was like, how long do I keep this? have to keep this going? Dance monkey danced, literally. Dude, this is so satisfying. The speed beacon's carry, though, would hit completely different without him. Guys, I'm glad we have, like, beacon coverage all the way to the center with the beacons at the edge. I'm gonna, like, I think I'll leave the beacons here at, like, the end of my time when I pass the world to my successor. Because I think it's pretty neat to have speed buff in this maze. Or I leave a bunch of potions. That's actually kind of cool, too. Maybe potions are the way. That's more dynamic. That means that there's agency for the player. Maybe I put resist. Like, I'm gonna ask players to leave their gear at the entrance if they go for the test. Maybe I'll put like resistance and regen on the beacons, so there's a little bit of protection for areas where the maze is not completely lit up proper. If you actually end the stream, I wouldn't be surprised, as it's almost end of stream time. I'm honestly vibing here. Llama's eating chips with the 45 months. Incredible, dude. Thank you. Guys, honestly, it's so wild to see like member messages with like 40 plus months now. Jonah Dapp, the Unsightly, is going to go in the book as bonus name. Jonah, thank you for being here. Could put chests in potions at some of the dead ends, constellation prize, right? There's a lot of gold blocks in the maze right now. Those are like decoration or loot sites. That's what they're for. One of my favorite features of the maze is this central room being like open all the way to the top. Tifinez, I made a maze for my kids to try and figure out. Had a redstone. It ends with a redstone level door with 10 levers that had to be opened in the correct sequence. That's cool. I like that. There's some redstone-y stuff in this one too, but I'm not like, I haven't made it yet. I know where it goes. And I'm not gonna show you guys anything. Got that shovel out of here. Not doing that. Will we leaving clues throughout the maze? For sure. Honestly, guys, that was my last food. Wait, maybe I can just find some critters here. After all, I have the Vengeance Butcher Knife on me, which has both flame and looting. Should do a stream where you drink Miralax every hour. I don't know what that is, but you suggesting it does not give me a lot of confidence in being a good idea. Dude, I'm so not used to clicking beds that I just don't even think about sleeping when I'm there. I'm looking forward to like decorating this place next week, making it look good. Okay. Drop these. Yo, guys, there's an entire buffet on that mountain. Holy. What up, food? I think I'm gonna go pork chops first. It's either that or like going all the way to Oasis Town for golden carrots, and I'm not doing that. Okay, there's now Enderman casually chilling in my maze. That's not good. It's not what you want, but put it that way. Honestly, I'd rather Ender Boys than Skellies. You're done, dude! Derp, derp, derp! Thank you for the $10 dono. I appreciate it. And Tactical Soup Can, what a name. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna do some book duties, but I want to be out of range of this skeleton first. You're down again. Thank you for the 10. I really appreciate it. Tactical Soup Can is gonna go in the book because with a name like that, I just want you to be in the book. Let's put Yellow Glazed in as well. Thank you for being here. And oh god, it's Kristen goes in as a bonus name as well. Packing up my house while listening to Looney livestream is peak Sunday. Yo, happy to contribute to the vibe. It is actually so nice to like slowly see that maze taking shape under me. It's also, you know, it's also really nice, guys. Until this morning, I had only seen this place in like made out of diamond blocks, and then I put like the paint in place. Okay, wait. It's buffet time. Sup, pork chop? They're even in the mountain. Holy. I want to get every last pork chop, and I think there's one in here. No. $15? That won't do. Hit him in the knees. No mercy. Honestly, guys, that will keep me going for a while. What does he do with the books? Normally, in my main hardcore world, they go to a place called the Hall of Fame. Now that I'm streaming UHCG, I'm going to put them in my office in Zarathustra's Keep. I think you guys have seen the office in a video, but I'm not entirely sure. Or potentially have seen. It's up to you if you paid attention. Oh. Go away, easy place. Your easy place, the easy place hotkey. Oh, I needed stairs as well. Easy place hotkey won't disengage if you're also clicking another button at the same time. This question is so specific. What is your favorite feature about yellow glazed terracotta? The sunflower pattern. There's no choice in this question. It's you like yellow glazed terracotta. Tell me why you like it. What are you making, Valentine? We're working on UHC Generations, and I'm making a big labyrinth, a maze, for the Trial of the Lost, one of the wing quests. So the reward for navigating the entire maze, which is going to be pretty big, is a elytra. A pretty decent quality one at that. Which in UHCG, post Looney, which is, well, not there yet, but it's gonna be there at some point. Is a pretty valuable item. Love the intensity of the music! Yo. Same. This makes you know that intense block placing is happening. Will I hide my elytra? No. It will be somewhere, clearly. And I know where, but it's not part of the wing quest. There's 5 elytras in the wing quests, and all of those have curses on them. Which one? Binding, vanishing, or both? I think... No, wait, I was about to answer, but I'm not going to tell you which elytras where, because then generations get to choose. And they don't get to choose, they get to guess. In total, I think there's 2 with Curse of Vanishing, 2 with Curse of Binding, and 1 with both. There we go. Guys, while I was asking some questions in mod chat about like what the codes are, like of the blocks that are in place that I'm not placing, like the gold and the redstone, and whether generations could like decode that to a certain degree and know more. I think you guys underestimate the level of trust that is involved in a project like UHC Generations if you're worried about all that. Because there's way easier ways to cheese something than looking at like looking at my stream and figuring out what it meant. Like if somebody really wants to cheese it, just use FreeCam and figure out where to go. Like there's honestly just dig through a single wall. Like that's all it takes. So there's really no point. And like to be a part of a project like this, if you want to make cool content, you're better off not doing that. I think everybody gets that. I mean, they could just dig through the maze. Right, exactly. Like they're one thick walls. It's not hard. They could freak him to figure out where the elytra is, place one block on the outside, dig in, get it, and just vault. I missed the block behind. I'll check it in the I'll catch it eventually in like the schematic verifier when we're decorating. Or I might just see it when I go past it in a little bit. Oh my god, guys, it's 6 p.m. for me. Yo, I would actually, low-key, I would love to stay a little bit longer and add some bonus time to the stream. But I can't, because we have dinner reservations. So, my girlfriend asked if if she could take me out tonight. So we're gonna go to dinner and to the movies. Super looking forward to it. Great end of the streaming week. Guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed UHC Generations this week. I feel like we're making progress and it's exciting, and we get to think about what things move later on. So that's all very awesome. I'm gonna be back on Thursday, and we're gonna be doing this the next 3 days. I'm gonna be working on 8,000 Days, the hardcore movie. For right now, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna put some bonus names in the book, and then I'm gonna run and get ready for the restaurant. Sanash Beirut is gonna go in the book. Thank you for being here. We'll put in Valentine Valentok. Not even close. Valentine van de Poel. I cannot type. I just cannot type. Valentine van de Poel goes in. We'll put in a Dark Sorcerer Vampire. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for being here. Headset Hobo. Same to you, dude. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Ayusharan goes in the book. Thank you for watching. Rico Costa makes it in. We'll put in Dax Phobos. And I think that's going to be it for today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It is UHCG, January 25th. Signing close. Thanks again. I'll see you guys on Thursday. For right now, have a great rest of your Sunday. Until the next one, Looney out. And guys, if you're watching on Twitch, I would normally raid you out.